Choose a place where no one will disturb you. Sounds distracting you from concentrating should not be allowed. You lay down on the bed and relax your body. You check to see that your arms, legs and head are each lying freely and comfortably. Then, without moving, try to send more blood to one hand than to other parts of the body. Repeat it until you feel faint twinges in the tips of the fingers of the hand where you've sent more of your blood and energy. You need to do this for no more than 30 minutes a day, but do it until you can freely direct the flow of energy and blood at your wish from one hand to the other and to your feet. When you achieve the desired result, you can send energy to your brain as well. Someone who has this ability will reap many health benefits. You must not eat meat for several days before you start the exercise. Your food must be varied, easily digested and fresh with ethers. You can get much of what you lack from foods like this. In the morning, take about 10 grams of cedar oil, about 20 grams of honey, and about 5 grams of flower pollen. It is essential to repeat this 3 hours before going to bed. When you master the first part of the exercise, you can move on to the second. Choose some action you repeat most often. Now, take a clock and note the time as you begin. While performing the action, try not to think about anything else, and remember the details and your sensations in performing it. For instance, if you're peeling potatoes, remember how you held the knife, where the peelings fell, how you washed it, and your feeling from the water. Remember how you put the potatoes in the pot, and how you put the pot on the flame. Remember what you did when you took out the garbage. When you decide that your actions are complete, look at the time, and remember to write down how many minutes you spent on your actions, a total of 20 minutes, peeling and cleaning up, for example. Take an alarm clock and set it to go off exactly 20 minutes later. Go to another room, where lying on the bed you ran through the first part of the exercise. Lie on the bed, relax, close your eyes, and imagine yourself in the room where you peeled the potatoes. You have to imagine everything in the minutest detail. If you picture everything correctly, logically, and in detail, the alarm will ring when you complete your imaginings. If you're lazy and omit a lot of details, then you will complete your mental imaging before the alarm goes off. If you're sluggish, slow in your thoughts and imaginings, the alarm will go off before you're done. Anyone who learns to do this, whose time in his imagination coincides with real time, closely approaches teleportation and can move on to the third part of the exercise. In the third part of the exercise, you have to move mentally to another room of your house and perform actions that you do very rarely. Now you note the time of your actions in your imagining. For example, you enter the room, pour water into a pitcher, and water the flowers. When you have finished mentally watering the flowers and get up, look at the clock dial and remember to write down how many minutes your imagining took you. Go into the room you thought of, and this time actually water the flowers. This time should coincide with your meditation down to the minute. A failure to coincide again indicates you need training. All this requires is authentic details. He who achieves this must bear in mind a certain danger. You must not separate your second eye from your body for long.